Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is InsideAgameR. Welcome to Microsoft Flight Simulator. Welcome to SimplyConnect Virtual Airlines. We're going to try and do a flight. You know, we try and do these flights every week, and we know what happens. So on Monday, I don't know, YouTube absolutely pooed its pants, would not let this flight simulator connect. So far, so good. Everything is running smoothly, which is nice. And we're here today in the CRJ700, a plane that I haven't flown in probably the best part of a year. I actually prefer the CRJ in X-Plane. I think it's a lot more realistic. I think this one's a little bit simplified, but saying that, I haven't flown in a long time, all the other ones, so we're a bit rusty. We might do some things not perfect, but hopefully we'll get up in the air, we'll fly, we'll probably crash land at some point, usual stuff. So we're currently here. The new update for New Zealand is currently out, so we're here currently in Queenstown, and we're going to be heading over to Wellington. Flight time of roughly about 1 hour. We're going to check out the new update. Now, this is the Payware Airport for Queenstown. I can't remember who made it at the top of my head. I've had it for a little while. It looks quite good. And we've also got a couple of people flying with us on Vatsim tonight. I don't know who's where and who, but we definitely have some people. Let me just... I haven't actually brought up my flight stuff yet. So just give me 2 seconds. I think Ryan and Gecko are definitely flying with us online. There's quite a few people flying in New Zealand. There's no ATC, which is nice. Yeah, there's just the 3 of us down here. No, there's 4 of us. There's an EasyJet here. So Gecko's next to me on the left. This is Gecko. He is in the B736. Then somebody's in the A320 on the end with Air New Zealand. I'm assuming that's Ryan. And I'm not sure, I don't know, is the other person with us or not? I have no idea, but there is somebody else here on I think that's 56 gate 7. So all looking good. There's a few of us here this evening. Hello to the people that are here already in the chat as well. Count Davies, Scott Watson, Ryan, good evening. All the people flying, of course. Just Jace, just pull back and fly. Jordan, hello to everyone. Hello. Currently there's a few people flying on the virtual airlines tonight. William G is currently heading over to KJFK. Okay, he's on a long flight. He's on taxi. I think he's just finished his flight. And Barivia is off going to EDDM from Shannon Airport. Nice. So yeah, it's nice to see that a few people are still flying and doing bits and pieces. Yep, that's you, is it? Okay, you're this one here. Okay, lovely. All right, so look, let's get into the flight deck. Have a little nose around the CRJ. It's kind of fairly obvious, I'd say, where things are and what we need to do, so we're going to give it the best go. Now, this plane doesn't need DC power. You can power the APU straight off the bat, but I am going to probably connect that up. So I'm going to go into the flight pad first. We're going to go for performance. So we're probably going to do performance via... Okay, so fuel, we're currently... Let's get rid of you. Today's operation fuel today should be 2,890 kilos, 2,890 kgs. God, I didn't look at my passengers. We'll go by zero fuel weight. I'm sure there's a way we can do it. Change it to zero fuel weight. There we go. Zero fuel weight today should be 28. Okay, so we'll just get rid of you quickly. 28,259. So that will bug up. No. Why wouldn't you give me what I want? 2890. It's just spreading it, isn't it? 2890. My fuel. There we go. So that should all be good. Set payload in the simulator. So you can see our maximum landing weight, fuel weight. We're in the green zones. I will copy the performance init data to the FMS. Init fuel from aircraft. All right, we'll put all that across there. You can see our V1 will be 130 knots. The rotational speed at 130 knots. Okay, so we can see them. We will be a flaps 8 takeoff. We are going from runway 05. We can set that, I think. And then we can go through our main checklists, hopefully. Marina, hello, good evening. Hello to everyone. Hello to other people that are just walking in. Okay, so I don't think there's actually any... I haven't got my cameras set for this, so let's have a look what the set cameras are looking like. Nothing up top properly. Well, that's bloody stupid, isn't it? Okay, so that's our best one. So we're going to go up above here then. We're going to put on the master switch for the battery. We know that AC power is available, DC service is on, so we'll flick that on. That's that light there. Where's the light for all my good buttons? So I think the light switches, if I remember on the CRJ, are all down here somewhere. There you go. Floodlights, display lights. We'll just put these lights on a little bit. It's not dark. It's first thing in the morning here. Okie dokie. Let's go back up above then. So we're going to put the fuel pump boosts on. That's already fine. The APU generator is already on the on position. Same with the gens. The hydraulics should already be on. We can test the fire. It's fine. We can now throw on our nav lights, beacon, logo lights, and wing inspection lights can go to the on position. Hydraulics we're going to leave for a few seconds. No smoke into auto, seatbelts, and emergency lighting. It can be armed. They're all good here. Just want to have a look at the anti-ice controls. I don't think I need to touch any of them at the minute. Cabin pressurization, again, it should be okay for a second. Air conditioning is currently off. Anti-ice does not need to be on. Oh, the overhead panel lights. There they are. Okay. That should be a good start. Master caution clear. Master warning clear. And we're going to go down here. So there's a few things that I need to remember to touch down here. Otherwise I'll forget. To line the IRS is here. We'll change these both to the nav. Stabilizer trim. We will want to engage both of them. Mac trim is currently inoperative, so that's fine. We do need to put our standby radio frequencies on. We're currently at 122.8, which is Unicom. So we see if anyone's on. Good evening, guys. Nobody has the radio on. Put that onto weather. I don't think the weather works on this aircraft, but I can remember anyways. Oh, hang on. I have ATC select. I think it has to go via me, doesn't it? We'll see if any of the other guys say hello in a minute. DMV. Like I said, it's been a little while since I've flown this aircraft. We won't touch any of that for a second. Put some lighting on down here. Your dampener can be engaged, I believe. It might not go on properly till later. We'll work it out as we fly. Okay, thrust reverse armed. Okay, so these obviously we don't need to be armed or anything yet. I think we can go straight onto the flight plan. Just want to check what's here. Ground proximity.
Queenstown traffic, radio check, please.
We'll say hello to him in a second. I just lost my list. Queenstown traffic. Hear you 5x5. Right. What are we doing? Probably should look at the flight plan, really. Doors and everything are fine. Just want to make sure all these payloads went to the FMS. Set all of these. So they should set my speeds here now. So we can see all the speeds now have been set. QNH 1013. I don't know what the QNH is. Can you not hear me, Ryan? I can hear you, so I've turned on my radio.
Down traffic, Air New Zealand 294 pushing back, facing north onto the apron. Stand 7.
Queensland traffic, SimplyConnectVa radio check. Why's my radio not working? Gain. Hopefully I'm not missing something here. There's definitely... That's on.
Queenstown traffic, easy 154, radio check.
Queenstown traffic, radio check. Friggin' missing something on this aircraft, aren't I? What is it? Let's change my push to talk key, maybe. Queenstown traffic, radio check. Why can't you hear me? PA is definitely on VH1. Tuned in. We're on. Can nobody hear me? Interesting. What am I missing for my mic? I'm missing something here, aren't I? HPA, MDA, that's fine. Format range is fine. Nav source will sort in a second. Skycam? Who's this guy? I think that's so funny. When did they add this in? Alright, anyways, clearly I have a radio issue. What's my radio issue? I'm just going through my push talk keys there. Audio should be there. It's picking up my thing. Performance. Oh, for frick's sake. Okay, so clearly I'm missing a switch here, aren't I? It must be. I mean, that can't be any more active if it wanted to be. PA chime, cool. Alright, I'm not sure what I'm missing for the radio at the moment. We'll have to work it out in a minute. Okay, let's go and have a look at the flight plan for today. Okay. All is good here. If we go to our position...
Queenstown traffic. What runway has been used as the active? Easy 154.
Runway 05. But you can't hear me, can you? I don't know why you can't hear me. Engines, bay. Oh, it's really going to bug me until I work out why. All these fancy buttons, and I freaking can't work out the bloody...
Roger, Queenstown traffic. I'll be using runway 05, easy 154.
Wish I knew which switch I'm missing. I'm pretty sure the radio is completely on here. You can't hear Scott. Scott, can you hear me on Vatsim here? Well, yeah, I'm on Unicom because I can hear you, Scott. I can hear you, but I have a feeling that my voice and speaker... Pre-sound traffic radio check?
Radio 5x5.
Aha, I didn't. You have to pull that bastard out. Okay, well there we go. That's white. Button. One bloody button. Okay, we can go back to the flight plan now. Otherwise we'll never get this done. Alrighty then, so we're currently at Queenstown Airport in New Zealand, NZQN. NZQN. So we're going to put that into our airport.
Queenstown traffic, New Zealand 294, taxiing by the apron to holding point Alpha 3 for runway 05.
Okay, I can't find the gate. Right, so I'm going to take this one and we're going to put this in our set position. Let's go to our flight plan. Okay, so we've got to input that again. So we're at NZQN. And we're going to be heading over to Wellington, which should be a nice arrival at November. WN. Okay, that's fine. Perfect.
Queenstown traffic. You are on 122.8, is that correct?
122.8, yep. Well, we can hear you, Scott. Can you not hear me? You're gonna make me look at this fucking thing again, aren't you? Scott, are you picking me up on Vatsim?
Hey, you're coming through fine on Unicom.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so Gecko must have he mustn't have his speaker on properly or something.
So maybe give vPilot a restart. That's why I didn't. It cleared it up.
Oh no, it's back to our flight plan. We're gonna be here all bloody night. Copy active. What are we copying? Flight number, of course, we are SIT 7742 for SimplyConnect. Oh, there. Next page isn't on this thing. Alright, so what we should probably put in next actually is our departure arrival. So we're going from runway 05 today.
Queenstown traffic. I'm pushing back and starting up. Easy 154.
We're going via the ANPO 3 Alpha. Restart vPilot, mate. Yeah. Well, we can hear me now, so that's all good. We're going via Tim Joe. Okay.
Queenstown traffic. New Zealand 294 lining up runway 05.
These guys all taken off and I'm still here peeing around. Okay, so if we now go back into our flight plan and we're going to our next page, previous page via Ampov to Ampov, and I think we just carry on, don't we? So no, that's not right, is it? Okay, yeah, it must be right. So next page then. Tim Joe should be on here, no? Anpov. I'm just gonna bring out the range here a little bit for a second. And I can't actually see. Okay, that's great. All right, we'll just type it in ourselves, see what happens. So we're going to Tim Joe. Then we're going to be taking the airway Yankee 153. Then coming into CH. That's a nice waypoint. Coming in then on another airway of Yankee 393. Then coming in at
traffic. New Zealand 294 taking off runway 05.
Ward. Okay, very quickly, shall we have a look at his takeoff? 05 is down here. Oh no, he's over there. Okay, well, wherever he is, there he is. So the first of us are taking off. I ain't even got my door shut yet. There he goes. Up, up and away. Maybe. Is he going to go up or what? Okay, that's the first one of us gone. I still got to work out this. So afterwards, going to execute that so far. So the legs, there should be no issues here at the moment. Not that I can see. Okay, all looks good. If we go back to the flight plan, performance init page then. Cruising altitude today of 310. Oh no, you have to put all the zeros in this one. 31,000. Does it not do this automatically for us? Well, that was the whole point of this. Do we only get the fuel? Okay, I need to write a few things down then. Ugh. Payloaders 6980. Alright. Whoa. Oh, there you go. It is now literally put everything in for us. Okay, so we can have our VNAV set up. Type speed then, out of climb of 290. Speed altitude limit of 250. Transitional altitude. I don't know what the transitional is here, but I'm going to put 10,000 feet. I'm not sure for new.
Queenstown traffic, Easy 154's taxiing to runway 05.
Okay, that should be good then. We can execute that. Simply lovely. Hussein, do you like the repaint on the CRJ? I think it looks absolutely wicked on the CRJ. Hence why I wanted to fly it. Damn, she is sexy. Okay. Before I finish, and think I finished that flight plan anyways, let's just go over to here then. We'll go back to our aircraft. Let's put down that. Let's close our door. We're going to close you. You're closed.
Captain, the cabin is secure. All passengers are aboard.
Well,
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the captain and crew, welcome aboard this flight. We hope you enjoy flying with us. Before takeoff, we would like to encourage all passengers to watch our cabin crew display the safety features of the aircraft.
okay, hydraulics to auto. We don't need any of them lights. This is all off. Windshield. We don't have... you know what, the probes can go to the on position. Anti-ice we will not need at the minute. Okay, so we should be able to fire up the APU. Oh, hang on. Sugar. Is that the APU? Yeah, it's because I'm not looking at it straight. I'm like this. Okay, so the fuel pump now for the APU should go to the open position. APU door is open. If we go to the rear of the aircraft, there's Scott just leaving us. There you go. APU door has now just opened on the aircraft. Where are the CBM? You have to go into the game, and when you buy the bus, you have to download it and export it to your computer. So each one you buy, you have to export. It's a bit annoying. Alright, so that means we can now fire on the APU. That should now go to the on position. Everything should be good to go. We'll see if the APU turns on. There we go. She's just kicking in. Right, I'm pretty sure this is all this done. Friggin' no idea. Now, we need to make sure that we are flying the correct nav source here. So, that's FMS1, VOR. So we are flying via FMS1. This is not going to be easy. I want to go to altitude of 10,000 feet. It's already put up there for me. Oh, that's good. It's only got by the hundreds. Okay, what we'll do, we'll get it up to 10,000 feet. That's what I'm using for my transitional. And then we'll go from there, okay? So 10,000 feet,
Traffic,
altitude
up on
hold.
runway 05, Easy 154.
Nav mode that we will be using will be FMS1. Speed, I'm going to go by vertical speed, I think. Do we want to go by vertical speed or speed check? Okay, climbing speed of around 235 is okay for me. Climbing at 235. Vertical speed might have been better, actually, thinking about it. Alright, APU's on. On and running. Okay, so we can now disconnect the ground power cart. We can remove our chocks. Disconnect you. Friggin' hope to God everything is correct. We'll leave that up for a minute. This aircraft can't be pushed back, I don't think. Oh no, we can.
Taking off on runway 05, easy 154.
Right, we're going to get our pushback to here. Right, for the engines then, let's just think what I need to do. Continuous ignition can go to the on position then. And then let's just start stop, I believe. Should be that easy. Okay, let's request our pushback for today. Park and brake is down here. Everything else is good. Queenstown traffic, Simply 7742. Push and start. Just want to make sure everything's shut. Closed. Why are my chocks still here? Pretty sure I asked for them to be taken out. There you go. Scenery is incredible to climb out with all the mountains. I'm excited. Damn, the CRJ is sexy. Okay, we're just waiting for our release park and brake. New Zealand's a lovely place to fly in and out of. The Wellington approach is quite nice too. Okay, so we can release our park and brake. I know it's keyed to a button, but frig knows which one. So I'm just going to release it. Okay, why have I got a load of red stuff here? No idea. Okay, let's get right engine then started. We're just going to wait for the N2 to rise to around 20%. You know what, it's nearly there. I'm going to flick my red notch and we're going to move the throttle to that. There we go. Fuel's now going to the engine. Okay, and we're going to have a left engine start now too.
Ladies and gentlemen, please pay attention as we display the safety features and procedures of the aircraft in case of an
Mike Hadley, good evening.
During an emergency, please remain in your seats with your seatbelts fastened and your seats in the upright position. In case of a drop in cabin pressure, breathing masks will drop from the ceiling and should be placed over your head. If there is smoke in the cabin during the evacuation of the aircraft, the walkway emergency lights will display to the exits, which are located here and here. In case of an extreme emergency landing, you'll...
Okay, engine 1's just starting now.
...that you should turn off all electronic devices. We thank you for paying attention during this brief presentation.
Nose wheel steering armed. Okay, I just want to make sure we get my range here better. What the fuck? You seem like a bit of a frigged up. Hang on, I need to check my departure. Something is hot as hell there. Queenstown. No, it's a circle out, but we want to delete this one, I think. Or is that my first one? I hate when they're all squiggly. She's going to take off, but then she's going to go down there. Yeah, QN43 needs to disappear, I think. QN843. No. I shouldn't have deleted that. We got departure arrival. Okay, what's between Q852 and Limerick then? If we go to our flight plan. (852) to Limerick. I have no idea what's going on there, guys. I think you should do a model railway channel. Why? Not my kind of thing. I like the model railways, but not a channel. Frig that. Okay, so it does actually want window heats need to be on. Okay, so engines are all on, so continuous ignition can now go to the off position. Window sheet, heat needs to go to the on position, apparently. Parking brake is on, L pack off, engine sync off. Okay. We should be good here, guys. Let's take the parking brake. Engine sync is off. Everything seems to be off. I think everything is good. Everything is good. Let's just get out of here. I don't think we're going to backtrack. I think we'll be okay if we go via Alpha 3. Queenstown traffic, Simply 7742, taxiing to runway 05. Alright, we're gonna get seated nicely in here. Very odd sounding aircraft, isn't it? Hey, Nano, good evening. How are you? Someone's just landed here. Considering I haven't flown this in a long time, we're doing alright, I think. So we're going to go via Alpha 3. We're going to hand fly this bad boy for quite a bit of this flight. Just trying to think, is there anything else I need to turn on before we take off? I have a feeling we have to push this button to sync the engines, I think. I could be wrong. Only if I knew. We do need flaps though. Okay, for some reason... Oh, it did work. Okay, flaps are set to 8. Okay, spoilers to the arm position. I think that's all right. Landing lights can now go on. Forgot taxi lights, but it's all right. Landing lights are on. And we also, at this stage now, can throw on our strobe light. APU, we can shut down. And we're going to be going for Toga here. So we want 1, 2 clicks. 2 clicks I'm looking for. Are we ready? Are we steady? Are we flying planes today?
Contact flaps.
My fault, something to do with the flaps. Okay, airspeed's alive. Stick facing down, of course. 80 knots. There you go, there's Toga. We can V1 and let's rotate. Oh, only just. Ugh. I don't know what's wrong with my flaps. Okay, gear up. We're going to hand fly this bad boy out of here. And flaps to the up position.
Terrain. Too low. Terrain.
We gotta love mountains, eh? So we're going to hand fly the jet out on this approach, on this departure. Okay, stable flight. We'd go to standard Q&H, but I can't see the button on me right now. Okay, be careful going outside when you're trying to fly an aircraft. DJ Joe, good evening. How are you, my friend? Okay, so we're now going to go down to the climb position with the engines. We're up over 7,000 feet now. And we're just leaving the airport down below us. We should be able to see it in a second. Somewhere down there, isn't it? There it is. It's actually a really nice departure. Circling around, picking up your speed. Okay, it's not happy about where we're going. Okay, that's 31,000. We're going to go via vertical speed this time. Okay, we're going to activate you. Oh, now we're doing that stupid bit. Okay, so we can now go... let's go direct to Limerick. Why not? Why? I don't know why it does that. It's very odd to be having that on the flight plan. Go around that. Why can't I? Aha, there we go. Something about this QB thing, it's bloody loving here, and I don't know why. Ah, sure, look, we'll just let it do what it wants to do. We are flying. That's all that matters, right? I know you were not really getting to see much of it. If we were in a Airbus, we definitely would have got to see a lot more. Trying to work out this autopilot system. I'm getting there, I'm trying to work it out. Why are we only flying at 148? It's like we're trying to kill ourselves. And the standard pressures, for some reason I can't see. It's definitely around this corner somewhere. There you go, that's what I probably needed. Push to offset. Can I pull it? No. Nav source is fine. FMS 1. Let's push to standard. Aha, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Here we go, here we go. We're flying on course to somewhere, and POV. All should be good. All is looking good. Anyways, how is everyone? How's everyone doing? How are things? Okay, so with this aircraft, we had to keep pushing to sink. See, look. I can't even get you to push. How weird is that? Yeah, our target speed needs to be up way more than this. Blue screen of death. No worries. I'm going to have to go. Ah, yeah, no worries, mate. I'll catch you later. Flying a helicopter in VR across New Zealand is brilliant. Is that what you're flying at? Or what you're going to fly? Alright. Right, we're over 10,000 feet. I did make a mistake. Forgot to turn my landing lights off. Air conditioning can go actually on. Turn them off. We are happy to have that automatically. I think everything else is okay. Like I said, I haven't flown this plane in a long time, so I'm quite happy if we are okay. We can enjoy some scenery for 5 minutes, I suppose. See what cameras we get presetted with this. Ah, my APU's open. Ah, they got window seats now. That scenery doesn't look very good, does it? Ah, you did it previously. Okay, so my APU door's still open. That's off. Battery master's fine. Okay, so that should be the APU door closed. Engine syncing is off. Right, we're still climbing at the moment. Remember, we do have to manually deal with all this stuff ourselves. Probably the nicer one, isn't it? I think it'll have to do for now. Right. I think what we will do is just set our arrival. There is no ATC, so just make sure we're good in time. Departure arrival. Okay, let's have a look at our arrival. We should be coming in today. Runway 34. ILS 34. V. No. Yeah, there you go. Top one. And we should be coming in on the Ward 6 Alpha. There she is. Vectors, really? I mean, if we have to vector ourselves in, so be it. So then if we just go to our legs quickly, just check the pages. Okay, we can delete you then. So we'll bring you up to here. Execute. That should be that easy. Top of descent is at Loxiv. Now again, this plane won't automatically land or anything. We've got to remember. Well, land, but you know, we've got to remember very quickly the radio. I think it automatically does the where's my navigraph? There it is, hang on. We're coming in on the Ward 6 Alpha, runway 34. 109.90. I don't see any of that there. Pretty sure it's supposed to. Okay, well, we'll find out in a second. Okay, so if we are at our altitude, we can now bring you back. We can probably put our speed up a little bit. Okay, I didn't realize it had 600 there. Could be it now. 31,200. Okay, we'll just stay at 31,200. Try and gain some of this speed as well. So there you go, guys. We are at top of climb. I freaking hate this thing. Alright, that should do us. As long as we don't go over 280, I think we'll be good. I don't know what is the speed limit of this bird. We'll try and hold it around the kind of 260 mark, I think is good. Everything else is really good. We're just below the top of the climb there thing. Spoilers are auto. Okay, so nav 1 112.90. How much is this aircraft? It's on the Aerosoft website. I can't remember now. Let's have a look. They sent me this copy when it first came out. It's been a long time. Aircraft. Well, the CRJ bundle, which gives you 4 variants, is $86, or you can buy the CRJ 900 to 1000 for 24, or you can get the 550 700 for 62. So I haven't flown this in such a long time. Right, this worries me now, because I'm pretty sure this is incorrect. We should be coming in on 3-4 at 109. Watch this not work for me now. 109.90 if it goes in here. Okay, it is on. But I have a feeling it's supposed to show somewhere on this. 109.90. Right, it's more than fast enough. I don't have a lot of fuel left, so I hope it knows what it was doing about the fuel. That's emergency on PAX. I have to expedite. Good old PAX. What we do train sim. I'm currently working on a scenario that I will stream. I'll hopefully get it done for next week, early next week. What is this hanging down? Okay, so we're not far from being on top of Christchurch. Everyone's very quiet tonight. Yeah, I can't remember the scenario I was making. It was the Class 87 from AP, but I can't remember whereabouts it's going from now. You've ordered the PS VR2 to try out GT. Isn't that... how much is that? Is that the one that people were complaining about the price? Is that what I read the other day? Brian, you always have all the gadgets. Right, let's have a look here. I just want the range. It changes the format. So can you change the range for me? There we go. Locks over here, top of descent is nicely marked. What we can actually do, if we go to our performance, you can see our landing speeds, 136. We don't have to set them yet, but just so we know what they are. Not a bad little aircraft, you know. Very easy to fly. The one in X-Plane is a little bit more faffy. But for anyone that just wants to get in a plane and fly, this one's actually not so bad. Quite quick and easy, to be honest with you. Set up some cameras and it'll be lovely. Right, I'm still pretty... Yeah, I mean, it is there now. Let's go back to our legs then. Yeah, sure, send them my way. If I get a chance, I'll do them. If they look decent enough, I'll do them. What's my heights here then? So we're going to come in at 3,000 feet. Minimum 3,400. Capture the ILS at 2,000. Okay. That's all we need to know. The transitional level is 15,000 feet over here. Trans altitude of 13,000. It's a great aircraft count. I did say to you it's a great aircraft. If you want something a bit smaller in Microsoft Flight Simulator, but you don't want to be forever faffing and learning. I mean, look, I haven't flown this in like a year. And I've got no checklist. I've just turned it on and flown it. I have a feeling I made a tutorial for this plane when it first came out. Pretty sure there is a flight tutorial on it. But it's a lovely little plane. Regional, like this is a regional flight. You know, for you guys it's probably like 45 minutes in the bigger jets. 530 quid. Hey, Michael Norris. If you have to head off, head off. But yeah, you won't regret it. Especially if you like, even if you like flying in your native, you know, in the UK, just going up and down the UK, just, it's nice than always just flying the Airbus or whatever. Something a bit smaller. I would recommend the BAE 146, but it's a little bit more of a, you know, you'll have to sit and learn that plane in depth to get it going. This one's quite nice. Even if you just watch this back, you know, we got it going pretty easy. I mean, there's not much here to it, to be honest with you. But yeah, I'm pretty sure there is a tutorial flight for this. What else moves in here? Anything else? Oh, well, we can put our sky camera on now. Oh. Such a random piece of technology. If you want to trim, you can trim here. There's no trim wheel, it's all done by the stick. When we come into land, very simple, you're going to arm the thrust reverser. You've already got auto spoilers. It's all quite pure and simple, to be honest with you. Before I took off, the main thing I forgot was to sync the engines so they're running the same. I don't think there's anything else here. The 146 is a lovely wee plane. It's a lovely a lovely plane. But you have to learn it a little bit. The startup procedure is a little bit more. There's a lot of switches on that top panel. But after that, it's very easy. You know, it runs on the old school kind of glass cockpit kind of style. You know, there's no flight plans that you can see. It's all done by radio frequencies and stuff. It's really nice. I'll fly it if you want. I'll fly it next week. count if you want me to fly it. Again, it's another one I haven't flown in a while, to be fair, but it's not too bad. It's just the startup sequence. Once you've got the startup sequence kind of done, I mean, because I don't fly it week in, week out, I have a thingy printed off for it. But once you kind of learn the routine of it, it's not too bad. It just looks a lot scarier than it is, but it's a lovely plane to fly. Lovely plane. Any news on the TOLUS? It's just due out of March. I have no idea. I probably won't get it myself because I've already got the other A320, got the A319, A321, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be a lovely plane. You know, I just hope TOLUS work on some of the other stuff though. The FPS and the A319, A321, it all needs a bit of tweaking and stuff still. I think, you know. They're not as nice running and looking as they were on X-Plane 11. I assume that you're going to pick up the A320 for sure, right? Alright, where are we in this? We're not far from top of the descent now. Oh, it looks all a bit ziggy-zaggy down here. You're gonna get it. Yeah, I thought you might. Has anyone brought the new Antonov 225 yet? Can't look. It's really easy, mate. It'll take you one flight, and you'll be like, ah, okay. And like when we go down, I'm just going to be using vertical speeds, keeping an eye on just my altitudes via this. I know that Omdoc's down to 6,000, so I'm going to go straight down to 6,000 is probably what I'm going to do. Which I probably can actually get this to do that now, can't we? Not that, because that is the epoxy heading. Not going to go anywhere until we tell it. I go at 6,000 feet, so I will use vertical speed to drop us down to that later. Well, very soon actually. I'm surprised, Scott. I thought you'd be straight onto that Antonov. I haven't looked at it myself yet, I'll be honest with you. I haven't seen any flights or anything with it. I like that they're trying to rebuild it. I think that's pretty cool. All the proceeds, isn't there? They're going towards it, or some of the proceeds, or... I'm a big fan of the large aircraft, but smaller types already. Okay. I just thought you'd be straight on that. Depends how much of a headache it is to get going and get set up. It's why I don't like the 747-200 for X-Plane. It's a lovely plane, but it's just so long to set up. It's okay if you're doing like a 4 or 5 hour stream and you're flying like, you know, across countries, but for short flights, it's just not bloody worth it. Too much effort. Okay. Why is this not moving? Where are we at? Okay, we're less than 6 miles to Greta now. We can start thinking about descent then, which would be lovely. There you go, that's a bit better. Yeah, we do. I hear that the E-jets are coming back for X-Plane 12. They've completely rebuilt them and they're going to get released soon. I know there's an E-jet for this, but I don't know if it's any good. Is it the 175 got released? But there's so many planes that are being released that are just half-assed crap. Aerosoft are releasing the A330 though very, very soon. I quite like the 330, it's a nice variant. Alrighty, I think we'll be okay. The ILS doesn't kick in, we'll just hand fly her in. This plane is actually lovely to hand fly. I flew it for quite a while out on the departure. It's a lovely flying aircraft. It flies so nicely. I feel like 1,470 left. Lucky we're descending in now. Actually, I'm just looking at this. We've got 63 nautical miles. So at wards, we have to be at 15,000. So I'm just going to manually look after it. Okay, I am going to set our landing speed. So that's now actually going to change in here. So my landing speed is 134. That's the main thing that we need to know. I mean, there is checklists here as well, count, which makes it actually very easy to fly. Look, you can just do it from here. But what I tend to do is if you look at this screen, you'll see there's a big list of stuff. So you'll know when things aren't working or what's missing. It shows in red and stuff, so... But here you go. So landing elevator set, fuel checked, radar on off, CAS checked, landing data set, approach briefing complete. There we go, easy. So they say. I don't actually have any metadata for this airport. Does anyone have the Q&H for where are we landing? Wellington. Anyone got the Q&H? I know you can get it from Vatsim, but I can't remember how. I think you just type Q&H, isn't it? Then the code? Possibly. Alrighty then. In the meantime, while we're waiting for that. Hey, Brett, good evening. Well, good morning. Look, we're flying in New Zealand. We're not far from you. In the old CRJ, we're just about to descend down. And again, I'm going to use vertical speed. Now, there is a way to make the marker work, isn't there? And I couldn't tell you what it is. But we've got plenty of time to get down to 15,000 feet, so... And all you got to do now is just ease back on that throttle a little bit. Hey, Glenn Bixby, good evening. How are you? It's out of date. Is it still flooded? I'm surprised it's still there. 1011. Okay, I'll write that down so I don't forget now. What? Freaking pen doesn't work. 1011. Just did a -26. Landing rate, no idea how. It was quite windy. Oh, is it windy? Awesome. Wellington, north-south approach, sea level, high winds. Berko, good evening. Is that all you have to put into, okay. Berko, where have you been? I haven't seen you in ages. I know this is not your favourite sim. X-Plane 12 next week. Wellington's a hole, don't fall in. Are you on the North or the South Island? You're on the North Island, aren't you, Ben? The CRJ takes wind so nicely. Alright, we better keep an eye on what's going on in here. Not descending very fast. Ah, there you go. That's where we need to be. You see the little blue marker now? That's always better. What's it at currently? Like 2.1 or something, isn't it? Got to pull back on the speed. So there you can see, all we want to do is follow this kind of blue marker here, and that'll get us down how we want us to get her down. I just want to, probably need to go down just a touch more. Here we go. Down she goes. But this heading, I don't know why it doesn't reset. Lost a lot of patience with streamers after the mass exodus to Microsoft. What are you on about? I still fly every other week, X-Plane 12. Well, it was a little high in the wind during the cyclone. It was just a little. It would have been fun to land, actually. We should have done New Zealand flights during the cyclone. Bet it was crazy. Alright, let's bring this down. Why is it never nice how you want it to be? We got massive headwind. Yeah, he said yesterday about the sound of rain. Where did you get? Where did you steal your rain sounds from? I got done on a game, that restaurant sim. There's one song in it, and I read it somewhere, and it was like, oh yeah, completely copyright safe. And what happens? You get a strike. I was like, oh, for God's sake. But I contested it and won. A lot of my old streams, my old intro music, it was freeware, but some companies brought out a lot of the freeware songs, and now they're screwing all the streamers. I heard it's not just me, so hence why I changed my music. I had to. Ready? Where are we at here? We're still looking good. 15,000 feet by wards. Okay, I need to look at some charts here now. I think we should be okay, right? Well, this is an interesting one. We can go to 6,000, 5,000, and then meters 7,000. Something's not right with this flight plan here. And then down to 3,000. I wonder, should I delete meter? $7,000B. Meter? I don't know. No idea. Okay, Q and H. Anyways, we better sort this out. One zero one one. Was that what we put? 10. Oh, my pen died, didn't it? 1011. Perfect. Here we go. I was playing Escape the Pacific, then it's raining. They say they brought the rights from Unity. Oh god. Yeah, most of mine are for my old music, and there's nothing I can do because, like I said, it was freeware, but some big company brought a load of the freeware songs, and they're now just screwing everybody for tons of money, probably. What can you do? Okay, thrust reversers can go to the arm position. We'll start thinking about our arrival. We've already got our spoilers to auto, so that's all good. I think I have this set. Nav 1, we'll change that when we need to. What else do we need? That's all really at the moment. We are going to go all the way down to 3,000 feet. I see those little numbers. 7, 8, 9. There you go. We're going to have to bring the speed well out now, though. Soon under 10,000 feet, so we've gone to idle. Copyright against the gang turning up next door in their V8s. Yeah, that's a bit intense. I still prefer X-Plane 12 over Microsoft, so do I. But fancy flying the CRJ. Even though the CRJ900 variant has been updated for X-Plane 12, maybe we'll fly that next week to compare. I don't know. We'll see. Oh yeah, for sure. Well, Berko, you're still in the Discord, aren't you? You know, you're always welcome to fly with us whenever you want. Usually we fly Mondays, and I alternate weeks between X-Plane and Microsoft Flight Sim. Okay, 10,000 feet. Get our landing lights on then. Seatbelt signs didn't turn off, so that doesn't matter. Everything else is good. I'm a little too fast, so let's bring out the brake. I also want to bring in the range. My bloody chart's correct here. Oh no, 2,000 feet for the ILS eventually. So let's just bring that down a little bit more. There we go. Okay, so our blue arrow is moving up. We need to move up with it. So yeah, so for your descent, guys, just follow your blue dot and it should get you where you need to be when you need to be it. Okay, we'll disengage you. Probably is a great way to do it, isn't it? Right, I don't know, am I vectoring to this last little bit or not? I like to think not. I need to come down just a little bit more. Okay, let's get some flaps and slats out. It's good. Can't see shit. Keeping on down here for the minute.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to land. Please remain seated until we have stopped.
Okay, we're on the localizer. Jesus Christ, we're so fast. I've had no power on for ages. Airport's already straight ahead. Okay, gear down, they're armed. We're still slowing right down here. All flaps. Right, I think the rest is going to be pretty much up to us, isn't it? Right, remember to no auto throttle, so we need to control this. Okay, 1,000 feet out, we're in control. Oh crap, I'm on Vatsim, aren't I? Wellington traffic 77742 on final approach for one-way 34. Takeoff is very draggy. It It is windy. Oh, hang on. We want to record our landing, don't we? There you go. All red, we're dead. Uh-oh. Throttle's a bit awkward on this plane. Oh, she is windy.
30, 20, 10.
I don't know why my reverse thrusters didn't kick in, but not like we needed them. Wasn't a great landing. I think I jumped on my wheels a little bit. We can watch it back in a second. Okay, taxi lights to the on position. We'll take these bad boys all off. So we tracked everything.
Please remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete stop.
Like a pro. I don't know what I got. I'll tell you now, hang on. My landing rate was -90. That's not bad. It's good for me. Alright, let's get this bird parked up. Nah, I bounced on the wheels. To be honest with you, this plane is kind of hard to judge. Like, when it was like 100, it felt like I was a lot higher. Try landing at where? Whoa. Blue Eyes tried it and had to pass, too windy. We're used to it here. Us Irish pilots, we're great for wind conditions. We're very much like you. Right, so where are we going to park in all this mess? I'm going to be honest with you, I was going to go down the end there, but I bet you that that's actually not a parking space. Look at this guy. No care in the world. Again, there is one. There's one right here in front of me. What is wrong with me? And this is the Wellington Payware Airport as well. Okay, lovely job. Okay, park and brake to the on position. We're just going to flick off the engines, make it nice and easy. Apart from I can't flick off that one because I can't see it. There we go. There we go. Stairs are down. We are landed. It does surprise me. But yeah, I think overall we did alright. We're going to just sort out the virtual airline bit here now. Start the flight. And the Wellington is just a place you go when you're going somewhere else. That bad. It's a nice old airport though. I like it because it's on the water. It's very much like Shannon comes in on the water, so it can be bloody windy. So many planes can't land or go around or divert even. Okay, let's have a look at my replay then, shall we? Oh shit. Okay, there is a problem with it. It is going to show because my door is currently open. Not much I can do about that. No, I didn't jump. A bit wobbly to get my nose down. Oh look, the emergency generator's out. I must have hit the emergency generator button. Freaking noise is annoying though. Bugger. Ah, it felt really nice in the cabin, to be honest with you. Getting some nice pictures too. Any last nice camera angles? Alrighty. Okay, I don't know what I just done, but it's like killed the sim. Nice wee flight. I got started on landing and taking off. I had to cache the data as I generally don't fly here. Oh, I'm in the water. How the hell am I ended up in the water? What the frig is this? So New Zealand clearly did go underwater in that cyclone. Wellington's gone. I've done a Sully. Or Scully, whatever his name was. Nice picture though. Yeah, no idea or what the frig that's all about. Did you not download the world update for it? That's all I did, instead of caching. But there we go. That is not how the flight really ended. Normally that's how it does end, but it's not how it ended. I broke it. Whatever I done, I broke it. Yeah. I mean, they did have a cyclone and it did flood a bit, so I think it's all right. It's might have a couple of sharks in it, but the CRJ floats very well. It's got very good balance, as you can see. But anyways, guys, look, thank you all for hanging out this evening as always. I hope you enjoyed that. Tomorrow I think I'm going to be doing some of that restaurant simulator tomorrow, carrying on as a stream. I think I haven't decided 100% yet. Glenn B. Yeah, no, I actually had a really good landing. When I used the replay tool after I finished the replay, is what happened. I don't know what happened. The world disappeared. But look, thank you to everyone that's been here as always, and hopefully I will see you later. Bye for now.